everyone. So this example, we're going to walk through solving another rational equation. We have 3 over x minus 3 equals x over x minus 3 minus x over 4. It's actually number 3 on your worksheet. Okay, so we're going to look. We see our denominators. Our denominators are already factored. They can't be factored anymore. So we're going to use that denominator, or those denominators, to determine the least common denominator. Okay. We know from this first one that the least common denominator, we're going to have x minus 3. We already have x minus 3, so I don't need to use that second one. And then we do 4. So our least common denominator is 4 times x minus 3. Okay. Our next step is going to be to multiply every numerator, right? That whole equation, which is really us multiplying those numerators by your least common denominator. And remember, the goal is to eliminate the denominators. And so this will allow us to do that. If when you do this, your denominators are not all gone, meaning they have not been canceled out, then you must have went wrong somewhere in your least common denominator, and it means you probably forgot something in there. So in that the first term, the x minus 3 canceled out. We have x minus 3 again. In this one, we have 4s. So what's left is 12 equals 4x minus x times x minus 3. Okay. Now we can distribute this negative x. 4x minus x squared plus 3x. And so remember, ultimately the goal is to solve, right? In order to solve, we needed to get rid of those denominators first. And now we can solve this, right? I know that because I have, let's simplify this into 7x minus x squared. I know that because I have x squared and an x, it's going to make it a little difficult to solve this. So I'm going to see if I can factor it some way. So if I add x squared and subtract 7x to both sides, it leaves me with x squared minus 7x plus 12 equals 0. And this is something that's factorable, right? This factors into x minus 3, x minus 4. Okay. I have 2 sets of parentheses being multiplied together. The result is 0. So it means one of them has to equal 0. And we're looking for all solutions, so we're going to set both of them equal to 0. So x is 3 and x is 4. Okay, and now remember, we need to go back and see, do either of these solutions make my equation equal, make my denominator equal to 0? And 3 does. If I substitute 3 in to either this part here or here, it will make my denominators equal to 0. Means it's an extraneous solution, which means I cannot count it. So my solution is going to be x equals 4.